Hello, and welcome to today's stream, Inktober stream. We're on day 28. So that's after today. We only have 3 more days to go. I can't believe it's gone so quick. There we go. Okay. Oh yeah, this month has gone by quickly. But yeah. I hope you're all doing well. Having a nice Thursday. Today, right? Yep, it's the first day. Hope you're all having a nice first day so far. Yeah. Topic of today is crispy. So we get to essentially draw some crispy food, I guess. I mean, that would make the most sense. To me, at least, because food is also something that needs to be sorted here. At least for the world. Yeah. Without further ado, speak. Actually, I'll keep it like that. Let's start this out like we do always, and like we always do, and get me trusty sketchbook and think of something we can put on the page now. Because it's food, I thought we could like draw different kind of dishes that are just floating around on the page, just for some fun, you know? So, let's do that. Let's also move this back a little. Move this back a little. So that the sketchbook fits on here. So I think yesterday, I like press buttons exactly. That's what who suggested this. They said we could do bat pancakes. Although pancakes aren't soft, so perhaps bat cookies. They can be crispy. I'm just gonna Google a definition of crispy. Crispy definition. Appealingly crunchy. Okay, so just, crunchy. So we can do bat cookies. Or like maybe they fry bats. I feel bad for saying this because bats are kind of cute. It's a difficult choice, lol. Right, foods. I mean, they do eat, cats that, they have been established to, like, eat fish and mice. So... Hey, Cozy Art, how are you? What's up? Well, drawing is up. I'm trying to figure out what to draw for this one. I know I want to do something food related, so because that's something that comes to mind when I hear the word crispy. But how are you? Food is always good. I am cooking shrimps right now. Ooh, that's yummy. That's yummy. That's nice. I mean, I've never had shrimps before, but I assume it's yummy. That's cool. Then again, I don't have to draw just one thing, so I'll get the fish in there for the cats and the mice. And probably the bats as well, even though bats are cute and I don't want to hurt them, but they're cats. That's what they do. I'm just gonna go to the other page here. It's yummy. Actually, shrimp with rice, very yummy. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. I already had my lunch today. But right. Okay, let's start with fish. What crispy stuff can you make with a fish for cats? Hello, Becky. Hello. How are you doing? I'm doing well, and you? I'm doing okay. I'm just trying to come up with some stuff to draw for this one. I'm just gonna start sketching some stuff out. So we obviously want the fish. But how can we crispify it? Make it look crispy. We could have it like fried or something. I don't know. That's the first thing I can think of. I'm gonna look at some reference. I feel like today is going to just make me hungry all over again, even though I just had lunch, literally. Maybe they eat fish with crispy chips. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Like fish and chips, like the people in England do that. You know, with you do have fish and chips. So we've got fries here, kind of. Just gonna draw some sticks. Some random little sticks. I have had the like British way of doing fish and chips, like with the vinegar. I've had that before, but only because I didn't know what vinegar was. Like we were on a school trip and we went to a fish and chip shop, and they asked if I wanted vinegar, and I didn't know what it was, and so I said yes, because obviously that's what you do. It was nice though. I liked it. So we should have it on a fancy kind of plate. Have it like that on a fancy platter, and then we've got the ketchup and the mayonnaise here, kind of. There we go. And we've also got the fried fish. I'm just gonna make it a bit bumpy to show that it's been covered with the typical fry things stuff. I don't know what to call it. The crust. There. Hello, Stitch Together. How are you doing? All right, so but we've got one meal then. Then we've also got mice. So what do you eat mice with? Um. Hmm. Let's draw a little plate. What crispy things can you do with a mice? With a mouse. Oh, oops. That was my head against the camera. That was not intended. Just leave it alone. We've got a mouse. I'm doing well. Hope you too. Thank you. Well, yeah, I am doing pretty well. Crispy stuff with mice. Let's think. What would taste good with mice? I mean, you've got the mouse kind of just here, all dead and stuff. But what do we do to make it crispy? Essentially. Can salad count as crispy? But I don't know if cats would eat salad. Then again, it's our own world, so it doesn't really matter. Instead of fish and chips, mice and chips. Well, they do eat fish, so you know that's what this was. Mice and chips, but mice and chips can work as well. Can salad count as crispy though? Or are they like, because catnip? We could do something with that, like they kind of. I don't know if it could count as crispy. Hmm. Can someone ban that person, please? Oh my gosh. Bigfollows.com. Really now? Really now? Thank you, Becky. Or with some baked beans. Really making me British, aren't we? The cats are really British. But are baked beans British? I would almost go for like they take the catnip and then turn it into sort of, well, they bake it and that becomes crispy. I don't know if it would taste good. We could say it does for them. You're welcome. I think it's annoying when they do that. Like in the last two streams, at least one of those came up as well. Like, I think it was for the same website as well. Starting to think they're bots or something. Probably are bots. Anyway, I was thinking we do something with catnip beside, like baked catnip, sort of, because that can be crispy, right? I don't know. I'm pulling at straws here. But I guess it would be a bit crinkly. So we have that here. Or is filling in peppers. Peppers can be crispy too. Where's the eraser? We've got the mouse, and then next to it the bell peppers. I'm gonna have to look up a reference for that as well because I'm not sure how that looks. Bell peppers. Stuffed. Nah, stuffed. Peppers, mice, and cheese on top. Mmm. Oh, there we go. This is starting to make me very hungry. Even when we were talking about like mice. So we've got the catnip stuffed peppers. We've got the dead eye, of course, and then we've got cheese sprinkled on top of the mouse. Probably some sauces as well, because, you know, sauces are... Oh, hang on, let's have a few more stuffed bell peppers. There we go. Okay, and then yesterday I Like Press Buttons suggested bat pancakes. Because, well... So let's do that. We have bat. Obviously. And I mean, that alone can be crispy, and I like baked crispily. Probably with some lovely herbs. Probably with some herbs and some sort of syrup, I guess. Not really sure. Just do a cross-eyed kind of thing. Oops. That's for that pancake. Literally a dead bat that's been baked crispily. Is it crispy? Crispy. Right, what else could we do? Should we just leave it at these three kind of main things? I think I'll start with these, and then, like, if there's still space on the page, a lot more. Think of more, add more, and all that. Alrighty, let's sort these out. And put it over here. Come on. No. Alright, let's actually start getting in the ink. I think I'll do it like this. I need the towel thing. There's always 3 courses in a meal, so it makes sense. Oh, yes, so we start with that pancake is the dessert, obviously. We're gonna have it covered in chocolate, I guess. that can count as crispy as well. That's the dessert. The main course is of course the mouse, and then the fish is the starter. So we have the starter here. And then next to it, I write starter, main, and then dessert. So then we've got the mouse. This is where the mouse will go. Actually, I had it kind of like that more. And then, oops, the dessert, the bat. Will go here. Right. So let us begin with our fish and chips starter course. And we've got the chips. So like this would be like at a sort of restaurant for them, sort of. Because it's all fancily plated and everything. Excuse my throat. For drink, they'll probably just have milk or water. I wonder how I'm going to get the orangish color of like fried food. I'm going to get that orange brownish kind of color. It's going to be a bit difficult because I don't have orange. So I'm gonna might have to mix the colors on my trusty palette and use a brush to apply them rather than the plastic pen. But, you know, I guess that's fine. Right, I think that's enough chips right now. Okay, so then we've also got the sauce kind of next to it. Got this sauce and then the other sauce. There we go. Right, that's that sketch done. Now for the mouse with the stuffed peppers, the stuffed bell peppers. Okay. Let's draw the mouse first. And the ears, like so. And the stuffed bell peppers here, just filling up the side. Let's draw 2 more, because 3 is always a good number, right? Okay, and then... Oh, I didn't give it a sauce. Oh, the cheese. Cheese, obviously. Have some there too. And of course the tail is still there. It's carved nicely. Like this. All fancy. Okay, and now the dessert, the chocolate bat pancake. There we go. Right, we've got the starter. This was perhaps a restaurant where Annabelle and Theo stopped by for a little date. Main dish and dessert with 1 S because we don't want this. Wait, no, it's with 2 S because we don't want this to be a dessert. Dessert. Dessert? Dessert? I think it's written with 2 S, right? No, it's written with 2 S. And if it's not, blame the English language. Right, then we can, I guess not. No, it's written with 2 S, I think. I'm going to double check. Dessert. Yeah, dessert is written with 2 S. 3 if you add another S at the end to make it plural, but it's written with 2 S. So nothing went wrong there. Right, let's get us some orange for the fried fish. Okay. Gonna get some red and then my yellow. Oh, I think next time that I do Inktober, I am going to make sure that I have orange ink, because I want to do stuff like loads of pumpkins and stuff. I don't want to keep mixing it, especially since I use yellow a lot as well, just alone for the sketch. So it's about as good as we're gonna get it. Very nice orangish colour. What was doing? I get some, I guess, shading. I mean, it's not really an accurate colour anyway. Just as close as I can get it. There we go. Fried fish. Hello, Lycota. Hello, hello, hello. How are you doing? Ah, no, it's dried up into the palate. Now I'm more hungry. Same, honestly. But food is something that has to be sorted if you want to create a world that feels, you know, real. Though at the moment I'm still busy trying to figure out the school, because I've noticed that not only do I need classes, I need a grading system for them. Ah, these are dishes for cats. Yes, we've got fish and chips, we've got a mouse with stuffed bell peppers that have been stuffed with catnip, and for dessert we have chocolate bat pancake. That's the lovely, lovely dishes for the cats to eat in a restaurant, in a fancy restaurant. If they don't feel like just eating their food, you know, raw and stuff. If they feel like having it cooked, they go to the restaurant or they just cook it at home themselves. Awesome. Yep, I do have to agree. Right, so the chips. Right, kind of in the chips for this. I'm also trying to keep them all sort of separate. But yeah, I was just saying I was working through all the stuff for the school and like all that stuff for classes and everything, and I realized that I'm going to have to make a grading system for them. Though I could also just copy some other school grading system, though that might be cheating. And most of like just letters or numbers or whatever. So it shouldn't be all that hard. What color am I going to make the plate? I think I'll make it blue. Good afternoon, I like press buttons. How are you? How are you doing? We are creating a 3-course dish to be served at a restaurant. We've got fish and chips, mice with stuffed bell peppers, and then lastly the chocolate bat pancake for our crispy dishes. Doing good things, just taking a coffee break, and could go for some chocolate bat pancakes at that. I imagine they must be very yummy, but but it's not necessarily something I would eat, and now we've got a slightly pinkish plate, but that's fine. That's because the water was purple, so that can make for a fun looking plate. Yeah, but honestly, this is making me hungry again. And I mean, I literally had just lunch just before the stream started. So, yeah. I love the way this plate looks simply because the water was purple. Just gonna have to be very, very careful not to touch the other inks. Yes, thanks. uh, very, very carefully. And also kind of draw around this sauce here. Just put a bit of mayonnaise. Very, very fancy dish. It's probably at some very, very fancy cat restaurant as well. Right, let's shave this in underneath the fish a bit. Just add a bit of shading here. I know it's still wet, but let's just keep going. And let's start the dish from the cat restaurant. They need a fancy name, lol. But let's move on to the main course. My mouse with stuffed bell peppers that have been stuffed with catnip. That has been baked crispy and nice, and of course, my mouse has got some cheese sprinkled over it. I'm gonna make it a brown mouse simply because I don't have a grey, so there we go. Really got stuck there. gonna make this a fluffy brown mouse. I'm gonna leave out the cheese bits a bit. And with the nose I'll make red or something. So I feel like making the bell peppers be like red, yellow, and green. You know, like a traffic light. That could be fun. That could be very, very fun if we kind of go like traffic light bell peppers. Let's get some color in between the cheesy bits. Yum, 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 yum. Okay, camera ran out of battery. But that's fine. I can just swap it out real quick. Just give me a moment. Just give me a moment and then we will continue our cat foods. And plug it back in. Turn it on. And we're back. And we can continue our food course. Right. As if nothing happened. We can continue this. Even though these are kind of, aside from fish and chips, I wouldn't eat these two. But I'm still getting hungry from these. Though I have literally just had lunch. Which, you know, I guess it happens. Right, let's also shake these in. Some more color here. There we go. And then the stuffed peppers sound so good, the mouse not so much. Yeah, I would eat with stuffed peppers. The mouse, not really. But I mean, they're cats, so cats do eat mice. But I can't say I've never ever tried it, so maybe I'm missing out. Yeah, maybe we are all missing out on mice. Yummy, yummy mice. Right, I'm gonna make the tail purple, just because it's the closest I have to pink. So that's what I'm gonna do. Right, I'm gonna wash it out a bit and then this sort of. Okay, that's a bit of a dark tail, but I don't really have a light color for this one, so Oops. Let's just roll with that. And then use purple for the nose as well. I mean, it's not an accurate mouse drawing, it's just, you know, the way I draw mice now. Okay, onto the stuffed peppers. We have them all kind of like one color, or do we go red, yellow, green? I really want to go red, yellow, green just because. Why not? Traffic lights. So start with bell pepper number 1. Oops. Got ink on the table. Well, I say some, but really my table will require a lot of cleaning after Inktober is done. It's literally full of ink, and it's a bit of a disaster, but all in the name of Inktober, so you know, that's how it goes. Okay. If I'm all red, nah, I'm just gonna go red, yellow, and then green. I'm gonna draw that pepper first so that this has time to dry so I can draw this one too. I don't want to smudge anything. So where's the green? We can also like come up with our own fancy names for all of these dishes. But like with these, it's probably not going to be so much work to write them down because I've got a drawing of them and I know exactly what they are, essentially. Let's indicate the stuffing. I think mice might have small bones we could get trouble with as humans. Yeah, I mean, yeah, and I mean they're tiny, so it's not really gonna make us feel full. So, you know, cats will get... They're not so small for cats, so... Well, they are still small, but not as small as they are to us in size comparison. Really starting to run low on yellow here. That's a bit worrying. But I think it should at least last us the next couple of days. We should be fine. Then this delicacy tends to be withheld from cats. Ooh. Yes. Well, it is a fancy restaurant, so, you know, we've probably also got like mice cages, so they so we don't have to go out and hunt them, just so they can serve them as a dish in their restaurant, because hunting is not very reliable at times. So they probably like have mice in loads of mice in cages already, probably in horrendous conditions as well. It's too tight a space, but they're killed anyway. So cats don't really care. Duplicate stuffing and this stuffing. There we go. It is such a delicacy. I mean, it is probably a fancy restaurant or something. That this is on the menu. Where this is on the menu. I mean, we've got chocolate pancake, chocolate butter pancake, which is what we're gonna draw while that dries, so we can draw the plate later. Okie dokie. I'm gonna have it be like that is covered in chocolate mostly. That's not brown. That's black that I've picked up there. And I think I'm gonna have it be where it is covered in chocolate with that. And then we probably have like the dough around it as well. Ah. And then if it's covered in chocolate, they could like make a face on there with a bit of a different colored chocolate, probably like dark chocolate, black chocolate, that kind of put a smiley face onto the bat. It's like, oh look, my food is smiling at me. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna color it all in brown and then get the black and then put like a little smiley face on the bat. Yes, that is what I will do. So what the name of this restaurant is, I do not know. Don't know that yet. There we go. Gordon Meowsies. Sorry, that's terrible. Alf's corn-in-law. Corn meowsies. I love that. I love that reference. Alf's corner. I mean, Alf's corner would be more aware of the cats of the food and not the guests. So I'm not sure if that's a very fitting name. That would scare me if that was the name of the restaurant I was going to. As a cat, because that could very well mean that I'm going to eat the food. um, plate. That's right. I wanted to do plate. I'm going to make the plate blue, like the other one, because I don't. I think it is the most sensible now with this. So I'm gonna. Oops. You have it like so. I've never been to one of Gordon Ramsay's like restaurants. It's been a while since I've actually been in a restaurant too. Okay. There we've got the plate and oops. Gonna get the brush again because I really like the other effect. Okay. House sounds to the crispy mices. Well, that's discriminating against all the other dishes here. But it's a nice start. I kind of like, I want to get this effect again, kind of. Because the water is also a bit colorful. Right, let's just gently do this. And be very careful not to reactivate all the other inks. To the crispy mices. To the crispy mices. Yeah, but I like that name. That is a nice name for a restaurant. Though it kind of shuts out all the other dishes here. All the other lovely, lovely dishes. This is difficult. Yes, it is. I mean, I've never had to name a restaurant before. Because I've never opened one, so I've never had this difficulty of naming a restaurant. There we go. And then we're gonna have some shading here as ow! That's the camera, sorry! That the image wobbled there a bit. I hit my hand on the camera. As one does. Hey. I'm okay though, the camera's also okay. Nothing fell or anything. Everything is fine. I was just being a bit of a clumsy bullaboo. Shade this here and get shading here. Underneath it. She just tried to headbutt us, chat. No, I didn't. I didn't. It was an accident. I only accidentally hit my head on the camera. I would never try to headbutt you. I would never do that. I like you all. I got ink all over my hand. Oh, awesome. Let's clean that off. Okay, let us finish off the the chocolate bat pancake. First of all, draw the smiley face onto the bat. Because, you know, your food has to look nice. So get some decorations, chocolate decorations. There! It's a friendly chocolate bat cake. Then we're also gonna have some chocolate lines kind of indicating these. It's a very fancy place. And then we're gonna have some zigzags here for some fur. They're really going all out for dessert here. And we're gonna have this. Yep, that's... Oh, a good pancake. A good chocolate pancake. But I can speak. A good chocolate pancake. Yummy. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Our 3-course dishes are almost complete. Great. And let's get the blue plate design, because blue plates are just the iconic thing for this restaurant. Alrighty. Oh, this was a very quick one. I thought we would be here for ages trying to figure out food, but no, apparently it was not that hard. Not as hard as I thought it would be. You know, I should have done the black stuff after this, because now the water doesn't have the purple to it anymore. I'm going to get the effect in a different way then. If it's not gonna do it by having water, I'm going to do it myself. by diluting some purple ink with water. It's a lot darker, but and with the fish, but you know, we can have a variety of plates. There is no limit to the plates. It looks fish, mice, and all things nice. Oh, I like the fact that it rhymes. I love that. I think we will take that for our cat restaurant name. Fish, mice, and all things nice. It's catchy, and it immediately makes you think of positive things. And that's what we want, right? We want people to think of positive stuff when they hear the name of a restaurant. Imagine the cat's trying to shorten it down though. FMATN. Wanna go to FMATN tonight? That has a nice ring to it, actually. FMATM. N. Getting everything mixed up there. Right, some shadows. There we go. Our chocolate batter pancake has been completed. Now we just need to, write the names of it and onto the paper here. Gonna do. Right, we're gonna zoom out. And then I'm gonna use green to write. Oh, the purple's really bleeding here. That's a cool effect, I guess. I'm just gonna pretend it's part of a plate pattern. Oh, I wrote that so wonkily. Focus. Star. Right, just carefully put my arm here and make it a little thicker. All the letters. Starter. We've got fried fish with chips and a sauce of your choice. No, I wanted to write fish, and I wrote chips, fried chips. Okay. I'm just gonna roll with it. There we go. Okay, the main dish. We have baked mouse with cheese served with bell peppers that have been stuffed with catnip. There we go. That's the main dish. That looks more like a W than anything. Whoopsies. Now for the dessert. Our dear, dear, dear dessert. Getting colourful ink all over my hands as I'm doing this. Baked bat pancake covered in a thick coat of chocolate. There we go. The menu of the day: fish and chips, mouse with stuffed bell peppers, and a chocolate bat pancake. This went by quickly, but I am very, very happy with what we got here as food choices. I wouldn't necessarily eat all of them. I would eat this because fish and chips. Very nice. I guess if this wasn't a real bat, I would probably eat that too. If it was just like a bat-shaped kind of pancake, but you know. Right. Where do I sign? I think I'm just gonna have to squeeze it down here. Put it down here or just here. I could also put it here. thing I didn't consider. I am going to have to sign it somewhere. Right, I'll find a place. I'll just... some good ink coverage here. And then I'll just put it down here. October 2021. Is there a kittens menu? Well, of course there's going to be a kittens menu for with a smaller sized with smaller sized portions. Day 28. Crispy. There is always going to be a kittens menu. It's a must because kids don't eat the same amount of food as adults do. So of course there's going to be kid-sized plates and kid-sized mice as well. So we have the big mice for the adults and the small mice for the little kitties. The restaurant. Oh, I should probably put the name on top of the restaurant, like the name of the restaurant. Right, I'm going to put the name of the restaurant in up on top, real quick. Fish, mice, and all things nice. Which I love because it rhymes. Fish, mice, and all things nice. There we go. Now it is complete. This is the crispy menu. We've obviously got a bunch of other sort of meal sets, but this is their most desired menu. Awesome. I know. But this is their most what is that? Is that like a crocodile or a frog or something? With an open mouth? It's hard to tell. It's small. It's very interesting. The most desired menu of the Fish, Mice, and All Things Nice restaurant. I'm trying to think of a way to advertise the restaurant now. I wonder if they have technology. Is it like a lizard or something? Not 100% sure, to be honest. Lizard kind of works. I mean, yeah, could be a lizard. I don't know. Something along those lines. It's hard to tell because it's a small emote. But, yeah, that's the most desired menu of Fish, Mice, and All Things Nice restaurant. For cats! Right, this was a pretty short stream. Unexpectedly. Tomorrow? Oh! Tomorrow we're going to draw the happy ending that Theo gets. Because the next prompt tomorrow will be patch. So we're going to patch up their relationship. At least that was my idea, because I cannot live without happy endings. I like my stories to have happy endings, so we're going to give him a happy ending, or at least a happy ending in regards with his dad, because then there's still the whole problem of getting back into his own time because the watch kind of broke that he was using to time travel. But yeah, we're gonna sort that. We're gonna give him a happy ending tomorrow because I just want him to have a happy ending in some way, even if he gets stuck in time. I want him to sort things out with his dad, and I completely forgot that I wanted to close the curtains because it's a sunny day. And the sun has decided that it should shine through my window, and I'm just... quickly close the curtains. Okay, there we go. It's closed. Yeah, this was a pretty short stream, surprisingly. I guess tomorrow will be a bit longer because we'll be working out how we're going to give Theo his deserved happy ending, I guess. Well, not really deserved. I mean, he killed his dad. How can he deserve a happy ending? But I want him to have a happy ending. Otherwise, the story is just... ooh. Want him to come to his senses, at least. But anyway, thanks for coming along on our 3-course meal stream. I'm definitely feeling hungry now. Probably go downstairs and make some food. Right, shall we raid? I hope you guys had fun today, at least. I had fun with this. The food. And I'm very happy that at least we've got a name for our restaurant. Restaurant. That's how you say it. Right, anyway. Well, you guys had fun with me tonight. Well, not tonight, this afternoon. Still afternoon. Let's raid. Yes, let's raid. I'm gonna try and find someone. Gonna try and find someone. Someone's painting. Ooh, okay. It was a nice stream, I agree. It's great. Always entertaining. See you next time. Yeah. See you all tomorrow, same time as usual. I know this one was pretty short, but it turned out to be a very... Oh, Remy probably is live. We could rate her again, because she's doing gouache. Do I not follow her yet? Oh my gosh. Good. GJ, spelled for like good job. But yeah, I'll see you. Yeah, let's go with Remy probably, and it looks like I literally don't follow her thing. Oh my gosh, what a disaster. Right, I hope you guys had fun today. I had fun, at least. And I will see you all tomorrow, same time as usual. And let's start the raid. Please. Ah, good. Good. This time it's counting. This time it's working, unlike yesterday. Which is great. Good job. Ah, okay. That's great. Goodbye.
Take more focus than I think it does. Hello, how are you doing today? Welcome in. Welcome. Hi! I'm just painting a vampire, and I guess it's gonna be Windex or something instead of blood because I don't have red ink, but
Oh,
I have like a really bright turquoise, so I'm going to use that instead.